This is assembly line, and we are going to build a supercomputer. You see, for a supercomputer we need a server rack and a computer. Here we have server rack. It has the basic components and we don't need any further processing. But for computer we need a power supply and processor. And for processor we are going to need two circuits, and for power supply we're going to need one circuit for it. So in total we need three circuits for this, and there are two copper wires for this and three copper wires for this. For ease of reference we are going to place some crafters right here, so we don't have to scroll down every time in the blue list area. I'm just going to have to place some random number. This is our supercomputer. Here we go. So we need a server rack and a computer. Here we have a server rack, and here we have a computer. Here we go. I'll place it here just for ease, so we know which part is coming for which component. And for computer we are going to need a processor, and here goes. Here we have a processor, and we need a power supply. So here we have a computer, power supply, and processor. Here's the processor, and here goes here. Okay, here's the power supply. And now we need three circuits. So we have one circuit right here, one right here, and now one right here. Okay, so we have two copper wires per circuit, so we need 6 just for these three circuits. Now here's something. For this build you need the upgrades that give you 1 second time in this starter, 1 second time in the crafter, 1 second, and 1 second time in the wire drawer, because those are all the components we're going to use in this build. And then the ones that give you 3 per second item output in the starter. Now we know that we need 6 wires for these 3 crafters. So here's 3 copper and here's 3 copper. We could use robotic arms, but I don't really like them because they don't have exact amount of control that I need. So instead I am going to use right splitters. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, here we go. We have 5 right splitters, so we have 6 pieces here, and we are going to divert 1 piece to the right and 5 pieces forward. Here we have 5 pieces, so we are going to have 4 and 1, then 3 and 1, then 2 and 1, then 1 and 1. And since we know here is just going to be the last piece, so we'll just use a roller instead, and we'll rotate. It's already downward. Now we can put our wire drawers right next to them. Here's 1, and here we have 2 3 4 5 6. Perfect. Now we are having 6 wires coming out of it every second. Let's try it. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Copper and copper. Okay, it's going to drop as 6 copper every second, and that is going to be distributed all over these 6 wire drawers. So here's a full array of rollers that we're going to use. So for this we need gold and copper wires. So here we are going to put a gold starter. Here comes gold and sorry, 3 of them. Good. First of all, we're going to put our crafter right here. For this crafter, we're going to need 2 copper wires. So we'll redirect this copper onto this other roller. Now we're having 2 copper wires coming down this way. We need to make sure that copper wires go down and the gold goes forward. So as a bridge, to act as a bridge, we are going to use a right selector like this, and yes. Now for this, we're going to select that the copper wires go right. Now copper wires are going down and all the gold is being transferred forward. Here we are going to use splitter. I always forget which direction which we are going to move. Okay, we are going to split 2 to 1 because we are having 3 gold each time. So one is going to be diverted right, and then we'll go ahead and put a roller right here. There we go. And this goes into the crafter, and I'm going to clear everything so it starts from empty. Here we go, one of our crafter working. Once again, we are having 2 wires coming down, and we are going to do the same basic thing. We're going to have the right selector right here, rotate it, and select copper wire. Now we know that copper wire is coming down. Then we have a splitter once again. Now we are having 1 gold going down, so we are having 2 gold right here, so 1 and 1 split. And we are having components for 1 more of our crafter. There we go. So we are having 2 circuits every second right now. Now for the third circuit, which is going to be for our power supply. I'm going to put it right here, and we'll redirect these rollers this way. So we have 2 copper going this side, 2 copper wires, and we're having this gold going there. Good. Now while we are having this and this crafter dropping stuff down, I'll have to put 2 rollers down here to transfer all this way. But instead, how about I turn this roller this side, and I can save 1 space. That's good enough. Now we'll delete this roller and make a selector. And we'll put it so the circuits go down and the gold goes into this one. So whenever something comes, the direction of the splitter selector sends it into this crafter, and our circuits will go downward. So we can just put this ruler right here, and we are having components ready for our processor. You see, no, sorry, this is the processor. We are needing two circuits which we are having right now, and we'll put it there. We need 2 aluminium per second. We'll put a starter right here for this. 2 and aluminium. There we go. Now we are having processors running. Now we turn to the other side, which is to make a power supply. This is our blueprint for power supply. We need one circuit, 3 copper wires and 3 iron wires. Let's move it right here. First time I was building this, it took me a few iterations to optimize the plan, but I think right now it works pretty well. First I was having all the other components, which is the iron and the copper wires, this way, but when I wanted to squeeze it in the left side, I had to do these minor adjustments. So let's put a starter right here. Next to the starter we are going to have a splitter. I hope this is the right one. No, it's not. Let's dump it here and put another splitter. Which one is it? Right, of course. Now 1 and 1, because we are only going to have space for 2 wire drawers. Here's 1 and here's 1. Now we are having 2 wires this side. Let's say these are copper wires. 2 and split 1 and 1. Some aluminium wires, I think. No, it's iron wires. So we put them here. There we go. And some wire drawers here and here. And a splitter once again. I have to rotate it in my head to see if this is the right one. Okay, once again we set it to 1 and 1, and we put a roller right here and just like that. Set this to iron 2. There we go. We're having 2 iron wires, 2 copper wires. Seems I made a little mistake and used more area than I should have. So we're going to move these things this way, and now we're good. So we are having all these wires dumped here. We are going to put rollers this way, and we are feeding 4 and 4 wires, but we need 6 wires, so we are going to put 2 more wire drawers here and here. And then we put 2 starters, rotate them, set 1 to copper and set 1 to iron. There we go, let's clear this. And we are having 1 power supply per second. You see, 1 2 1 2. Okay, good. Now we are going to have to bring these processors all the way down here. So here's our roller line. And some rotations. I wish they were simpler. And we'll put a computer crafter here. Now we see we need 1 processor, 1 power supply and 6 aluminium. For 6 aluminium we are going to put 2 starters right here, no, and here. Yep. There we go. Processors, power supplies, aluminiums coming here, and we're having computers. Good. So we got one component going for our supercomputer build, which is computers. Let's put this crafter somewhere right here, and we are going to feed these computers into this. Now you see it is ratio 3 to 1, so we'll try to do it in such a way that it is 3 computers to 1 server rack, but I was never able to figure it out to be very exact, so please forgive me for this. Here's the server rack blueprint: 20 aluminium plates and 10 aluminium. So we are going to do a little bit more than 20. First we'll make plant for aluminium plates. Let's put 2 starters here and 2 starters here. Rotate these. Oh, sorry. Yes. And now we're going to put splitters as usual, of course, because they are my favorite things to use. 2 3 4 and 1 2. No, not this. Yes. And here I think we'll have right splitters. I hope I didn't do it wrong. No, but fine. There we go. And we know we're going to put 2 and 2 here and 2 and 2 here. So we know we have 2 aluminium on this split, so we'll have 1 and 1 split. Then we know 2 comes from here and 1 comes from here, so we'll have 3 right here. We'll send 2 forward and 1 to the right, and then we'll 1 and 1. And well, maybe we should put a roller here. Good. Once again, 1 and 1 split here, and 2 and 1 split here, 1 and 1 split here. And let's put the rollers, and let's just rotate this. Then we put what's it called, hydraulic press. 2 3 4 1 4, and once again rotate. Now set it to aluminium, so our factory starts working. Alright, We are having 4 plates per second. What next? Next we need aluminium. We need 4 of this. What's the blueprint? 10 and 20. Yep. So we have 8 plates, 4 and 4, and 2 to 1 for 8 plates will be 4 aluminium. We need 2 starters anyways, so I'll just do 2 and 2. We could do 3 and 1, but come on, let's have some symmetry here. Put this one right here and a little rotation. Put the rollers. And we are having 1 server rack per second. Nope, not per second. Let's clear it. In 1 second we have 4, so it's about almost 3 seconds, I guess. Not so good at maths, am I? Okay, I put some more rollers this way and rotate. Server X going this way, and we have our supercomputer. Let's build some more rollers down to the cellar. There we go. It seems pretty complex, and I think this part right here is a little confusing, but it works as a bridge, of course. There you have it. You can mirror it like you see in my video, so it's from this side to this side and comes here, or you can just build another of this machine right here and put the cellar here in this corner. Well, just easier if you do it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.